The camera follows a visually impaired skier going down a ski hill.
Going downhill feels absolutely amazing. It's a sense of freedom, a sense of independence, just a feeling of being alive.
A title fills the screen, No Limits. A series of images of people gearing up for the ski hill.
I've been blind since birth. I mostly see shadows, shapes, like outlines of things. And that's been that way kind of most of my life.
The camera pans with a visually impaired skier on the hill.
I am visually impaired since birth. I have about 10% vision. I don't have much peripheral vision on my left side. So when I'm skiing, it changes a little bit. It's a little bit more difficult, but actually nighttime skiing is better for me because I could actually see some of the shadows, so some depth perception. Ski Hawks has been in operation since 1978, right here at Cap Fortin for visually impaired and blind athletes in the national capital region.
A visually impaired skier and two guides get on a ski lift.
I kind of went through like a gauntlet of surgeries from at 19 to about 28-ish, where I was like averaging 2 surgeries a year. Kind of went through 24 in total. So that really kind of hit the brakes on everything. And when my vision kind of took a nosedive, so did my sense of self. Like my whole kind of confidence as well just shattered, and I felt very fragile. Ski Hawks kind of opened up a world for me again that I thought was very much lost to me.
A series of images of guides assisting visually impaired athletes.
The relationship between the guide and the athletes is really all about trust. These are very courageous people. They have to trust that you will, make the right calls and get them down the hill safely.
The people that come skiing and don't know about this program, what they see is a person in front and another person behind, and usually another person behind that person, and you hear left, right, the third person. Behind the guy, that's a blocker. They go opposite of the team to make sure that there's nobody that's going to come down really fast.
That's the most important thing, is just to make sure that people that are behind are cognizant that they're there and they're, kind of keeping their distance. When you get people that are skiing kind of fast and coming too close to your skier, I wouldn't say that upsets me, but it makes me a little bit nervous. So I think that's the biggest challenge, is just, making sure that they get down the hill safe and that somebody doesn't hit them.
A visually impaired skier turns around a flag while being guided.
My husband actually just started skiing about 8 years ago. So he was a late learner, but he wanted to learn to ski so that he could eventually guide me, so that we could have the opportunity to go anywhere other than ski at Cap Fortin. And so we ski together at times. I do ski with other guides as well, but sometimes it puts the relationship to the test, I have to say.
The camera pans with a younger visually impaired skier reaching the bottom of the ski hill.
When I'm snowboarding, I have to read the fall of the mountain through my feet. Andrew and Brody, my guides, they're like audio description or like audio beacons for me to know like I'm far too close to the trees, I'm far too close to the other side, to at least know I'm fairly centered where I'm going with them.
The camera follows a visually impaired snowboarder as they are guided by 2 other snowboarders on each side.
When my vision did take the nosedive, I was afraid to go outside and like walk by myself, because I kept on being told, be careful, holy crap, be careful, you're gonna hurt yourself. That really made me like feel like an egg, like a Fabergé egg, just warmed down. And then being paired with a dog, and then coming here, like feeling the slope of the mountain beneath me, having that sense of, like, if I can do this again, and I'm better now, being able to do things that I thought this was lost to me when my vision took the nosedive. It's such a joy to have back. And being Canadian, like 6 months of our year is covered in snow, and it definitely beats being stuck inside and not being able to take advantage of this. The fact that I'm able to do this and the fact that there's organizations like this throughout Canada is one of those things that just allows me to feel alive again, allows me to feel like just because I'm blind, I don't have to kind of adopt the public perception of, oh, I need help to do everything. I can't do whatever I put my mind to. I just need to be kind of ignored and shunted off. I can, live a fulfilling life where I do stupid stuff like snowboard down a mountain and fall on my butt a lot. Truly, I'm so grateful to these two for my guides and those people who volunteer with this organization.
A series of images of guides and athletes talking to each other.
I love to go fast, so it's really, I guess, I don't want to say freeing, but it's freeing in a sense that I can just cruise and not have to worry about anything because my guide's telling me where to go.
It's amazing. It gives you so much confidence in yourself. And once you're downhill ski and you're visually impaired or you're blind, you can do anything that you want because, hey, I'm a skier.
A visually impaired skier and two guides give each other high fives. Fade to black. A title fills the screen. No limits. Credits appear. Directed and produced by Tristan Yelle. Cinematography by Thomas Harding and Marko Dzerdz. Editing by Marko Dzerdz and Tristan Yelle. More text appears. Special thanks to Ski Hawks Ottawa and the National Capital Division of Canadian Adaptive Sports for the opportunity. Special thanks also to the professors Algonquin in Film and Media Production for the help they provided to this documentary. Fade to Black.